Can you really resurrect a completely dead Shopify store? Well, I did, from $0 to $40,000. And I'm gonna take you inside my personal account and show you exactly how right now.
Level up our lifestyle if we love the game.
What's up everyone, Adrian Morrison here, and welcome back to another video where I teach you the most up-to-date strategies for dropshipping in 2021. And today I wanted to show you something really special. It's a real case study of how I took a completely dead Shopify store that legitimately was just sitting dead on the sidelines, completely idle, and I revived it from the dead. I resurrected this Shopify store from 0 to 635 orders in less than a month. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Normally, I wouldn't focus on one single niche in a store that's kind of been left dead on the sidelines. It's been played out and what most people would say saturated. But for this YouTube channel, I wanted to find content that really would help beginners getting started. So I decided to give myself 1 month, that's 30 days, to grow this store and document every single little step that I did and show you the actual results. And I believe that this is much harder than starting from scratch. I mean, literally, I took an old dead store and revived it. I didn't put new, fresh products on this store. So I think this is a lot harder than starting from scratch. So I'm going to get to everything I did. I'm going to show you exactly what's working in 2021 and why dropshipping still has the potential to be even stronger this year than it's ever been. So before we do that, for all of you that are new here, I've always wanted to have my own channel teaching beginners how to get started. And if you've always wanted to learn how to make money through e-commerce and Shopify and dropshipping, you're in the right place. Again, my name's Adrian Morrison. I've been running dropshipping stores for close to a decade, but I decided to create this channel not too long ago because it allows me to share everything I've learned over the last 10 years and show complete beginners how to bypass mistakes. I've even been recognized and currently am recognized by Shopify as one of their top educators, one of their top certified educators in the world. And I've been able to generate over 12,000 plus students that have gone through my trainings, started Shopify stores, that have trusted me and gotten started from scratch, right? So not only do I know how this works, but I know how to teach people how to do it as well. And I can teach it in a way that makes sense, right? So if that's the kind of content that you've been looking for, go ahead, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, turn on the bell and notifications and all that good stuff so you never miss a video that I put out in the future. All right, now let's get to it. First, a bit of proof. Let's go into my screen here. I'm going to show you my stats from my Shopify store. And you can see the date, you can see the sales, you can see the ups, the downs, you can see everything. You can see when we started, how we started with 0 sales, where we peaked, and then went back down until we slowly climbed back up to about 635 orders in less than a month. And I show you that because it really is important to see that not all stores have this super steady climb right to the top. It's like a roller coaster sometimes. Even for someone like me who's been at this for a very long time and has the ability to generate a lot of sales online pretty dang easily, you can see that I had a rise and I had a crash and more rises. We'll get to that later. And the problem is most people call it quits right before they strike gold. Right about here at the very beginning, you'll see like this specific point in time here. Let me get this arrow here where you see those sales going up and then you see it drop right back down. How many of you watching this have actually generated sales before but then seen that spike completely crash? Comment below and tell me if that's been you. See, listen, at this point here, people think that they're in a bad niche and they want to try a new store. Or maybe they say e-com isn't right because I started getting sales from 0 and then it went back to 0. Whatever it is, the first lesson that I can teach you when you're starting from scratch is that stuff takes time and you have to have a real plan. Remember, no plan equals no profit. And you can see this plan over here to the left, which we'll get to in a second. And those days where you're not making any sales can feel like years. But if you stick to the plan, you know you're on the right path and you can keep pushing through to sales. So what is the plan? All right, so let's go into this right now, okay? So the first step is finding a home run potential product to promote, right? So you need to find a home run potential product. Now that may sound obvious, but you wouldn't believe how often I see people selling products that are really only interesting to them or in the niche that they think is cool or the niche that they love. Look, it's no secret. The market doesn't care what we like. They care about what they want. That's rule number one to marketing. So do yourself a favor and start finding products that are already generating sales. Duplicate other people's winning niches, winning product styles and ads. Now we're not talking about ripping people's stuff off here. We're talking about success leaving clues and following those clues to the right niche and the right product. Now I use a few different paid tools to find ads that are already generating a lot of traffic, like AdSpy, my personal sizzle sniper that I develop. But here's a super quick and free way to do this. So if you hop over to Facebook, just your regular Facebook profile, and at the top left, you go to that search bar and you type in "Get Yours Now." Then on the left-hand side, filter by videos. You'll find a bunch of products that are already trending. You find the products with the most views and the most engagement, the most likes, the most shares, and those are the important ones to pay attention to. So click on the comments, see what people are saying. Are they saying it's too expensive? Are they saying that they love the product or that they just bought theirs? If the comments are flooded with junk, then keep moving, ignore the product, okay? But if they're flooded with people tagging other people, that's a really good sign, recommending it to their friends. That means not only are they interested in the product, but they want to show it to other people. That is a huge factor in me choosing home run potential products. Pick a few of those products, put them on a spreadsheet, and then go to a website called AliExpress.com or use Oberlo or use research tools and dropship tools like Zendrop, which is really great. And you can find the exact product or similar products to list for sale on your own e-commerce store. So now you not only have a product that's proven to go viral, that's proven to get engagement, but you even have an ad template that you can work with because, well, you just found it on Facebook. So that brings us to point number 3, a winning Facebook ad template. Take inspiration and mimic success. Now you can use this winning template, this winning home run potential product, and you can create a low budget Facebook launch plan, all right? So I just recorded a video a couple of weeks ago, and it's one of my most popular videos. It's called How to Do a $5 a Day Facebook Ad, and how do $5 a day Facebook ads work? And I posted it because I'm finding a lot of ad gurus teaching you that you really have to spend hundreds of dollars to know if something's successful or it's profitable, and that's just not true. In fact, Facebook is getting even better at ad targeting and optimizing. So, well, it might take a couple of days to know if your ad or your products are going to be a hit. You don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of dollars. You can literally start with a $5 per day ad that's hyper targeted and get a good idea. Is the audience going to engage? Are they going to comment? Are they going to like? Are they going to add to the cart? These are all metrics you can look at to identify home run potential. Now, it's important in this step to remember this is why we choose several products to quickly test on these small budgets. And the truth is, even if something looks like a home run for someone else, it may not be for you. So just because it works for this person doesn't mean that it's going to smash for you. But once you do find those winning ad sets and you do find those winning products, it's time to move to the next step, which is to quickly scale your winners. This is going to help you recoup any of the lost ad spend or on those losing ad sets that you may have tested and didn't pop off sales. And by the way, if you're at this step, well, then you're scaling winners at this point because you know how to test products and audiences, and you know how to do it all on a really low budget. Listen, I highly, highly recommend using a portion of your profits to begin finding more new products and more new ads to test. Always be testing, all right? Now, the last step for this training is to build a profitable email list. Look, I built over 635 new orders in my Shopify store that was completely dead. I started from zero, right? I had to come back from the dead for this. And I've got 635 new customers on my email list, right? So I'm not talking about running some separate ad to collect emails on the side, right? And completely shifting your focus to lead gen. No. Right? That's how you build an email list the old way with fake emails. The most profitable email addresses that you're ever going to get are simply the people on your store buying your products. Those 635 sales I got, those people are on my email list now. That's why I love Shopify. So don't let those emails go to waste. They're by far the most profitable because, well, they already trust you enough to have spent money with you. They've proven that they're a great customer by taking their wallet out and buying, right? Studies show a huge percentage of customers that purchase come back and turn into repeat buyers. So there's something to be said for holding on to those email addresses and then sending out more promotional emails. Not to mention, Shopify has a built-in email marketing platform called Shopify Mail. You can start sending promotional emails directly to your customers to get them to come back and spend more money right inside Shopify completely free using Shopify Mail. And most importantly, we want to build that email list because if you ever want to get out of always having to spend money on ads, chasing the dollar, chasing the customer acquisition, evil loop as I call it of spending money. If you have a profitable email list, this is the perfect way for you to put all of the spending money to the side on testing and just email your list, email your customers to test new products. Your previous customers will tell you if a product is going to be a big hit or not. So now that we've generated over 635 sales in less than a month on a completely dead store, right? I've built an email list of these current customers. I actually don't have to worry about, making my ads so profitable anymore. What I do instead is I focus on breaking even on those Facebook ads and then collecting all of my profit from the emails when I send out more email promotions to my list. This is the part that most people completely ignore, they completely forget, and I'm going to show you some stats in a second, okay? So stick around, there's more to this presentation, all right? So now that there are ways that I'm going to make this store profitable from front-end conversions in the future by optimizing the store and adding in upsells and cross-sells and all that good stuff. But that email list is a surefire way for me to generate more sales and more profit. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you that there are a couple of basic steps that I take when I want to start a Shopify store from scratch, or in this case, resurrect the store completely from the dead. And if you just come back to my computer screen here, I'm going to show you something else, okay? So this is that rise and fall. So just, if you look at the screen right now at these arrows, you'll see where I started and I scaled up a little bit to about $600 in a day. The ads weren't profitable and it crashed back down to zero where you see that second arrow there. But then you'll see that they rise back up because I have a low budget test plan. I have home run potential products, right? I know how to mimic success. And you'll see this third arrow here where it dips back down a little bit. That's where I made another optimization. So you see this roller coaster of me testing, right? I'm generating sales, but that doesn't mean they're profitable. How do you know? Well, you can see where I've lost money, even though I was generating sales, because the sales go back to zero the next day. That means I turned off the ads and I set live another test. But then you'll see that after I think it is about 2 weeks of testing and generating about, anywhere from $300 to $500 a day, you'll see this baseline where I literally I hit it, right? I mean, it just worked. I found the winning product. I found the winning ad in the winning audience following these 7 steps that you see right here on the screen. And you'll see this baseline of about $1,200 or so a day in revenue that we generated. So again, right, I started with a little test. I made some sales. It dipped down. I made some small little changes with my audience and my ad. You'll see those ads scale back up. Then you see me hit the winner. And that's where all of a sudden you can see a steady, consistent, predictable, stable sales flooding in my store every single day, again, on a completely dead store. And if you look at this right here, these are some of the Facebook ads that we were running, right? So you can be profitable on the front end, but you also, of course, when you're running ads on Facebook, you can lose a little bit of money. That's why we start with these $5 per day ads. So a lot of people don't show you their losers, right? They only show you their winners. I want to show you both. So this is my Facebook ads account, and you can see where this red arrow is. It's showing us our return on ad spend. So it's showing us how much profit did we generate in terms of sales based off how much money we spent. So this first ad doesn't really count. I spent $8 and made $79 for a 9x return on investment. That doesn't count. Just forget that, all right? Because that's going to go down as I spend more money. The second line, I spent $32 to make $169. Phenomenal, right? But look at the very bottom. I spent $97 to make zero, $80 to make zero, $39 to make zero. Know when to kill your losers, right? You can't sit there and get emotionally attached to an ad. So as I was reviving the store, you're going to see that I was testing ads, I was testing products, and you're going to see that some of those ads lost out. The difference between me and most people is I know when to kill the losers, and I know exactly how to find and scale the winners, which you can see here, $29 to make $95, $51 to make $159. Those are the ones that we want to hit. These other ones, sure, you know what? Spent a little bit of money, lost a little bit of money. But one winner far outweighs, right, 5 losers. One winner can make you more money than 5 losers can cost you if you know how to kill them quickly. And so this quickly led to me getting payouts from Shopify in the amount of $1,300 a day, $2,400 a day, $4,700. You could see as I go up and down with scaling, upwards of $8,000 payouts directly from Shopify to me. So you can see where some days we were doing $1,800 in sales, $2,900 in sales. So you see the rise, right? Where I took this store from a completely dead store to a amazing, sustainable, predictable store generating sales. So if I come back up on camera all the way now, you've seen me take a store that was dead and revive that store and turn it into a sustainable, predictable store. And if you want to take your e-commerce business to the next level and have me actually show you the exact products that I run, the types of ads I use, the emails that I use to send to generate repeat customers, and even the way I set up my exact Shopify theme, then go ahead, click the link in the description below. You can join my brand new Ecom Quick Start program. It's not some 3-hour-long webinar to a gazillion-dollar product. It's a getting started program for beginners that want to start a drop shipping store on Shopify. And if you go and you check that out, you're going to see that I will legitimately give you the equivalent of copy and pasting, right? My Shopify store template, my ad templates, helping you find your own products, writing your own Facebook ads that are unique to your products, but follow a winning template, just like the plan that I showed you earlier. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you smash that subscribe button. I hope that you click the bell so you get notified next time I drop another video here. And I've shown you how I took a dead store that died years ago, revived it using a simple strategy, a simple template, a simple plan. I showed you the wins. I showed you, more importantly, the losses. And the key to really being successful is understanding how to take a loser and turn it into a winner. That's real marketing. That's what I teach my students. That's why I started this Shopify channel. And that's why I want to show you real results from real stores and real ads that I myself personally run. All right. So make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know, what did you like about this video? What did you learn in this video? What would you like to see me teach again in the future? Do you think it's harder to revive a dead old store and turn it to a profitable store? Or do you think it's harder to start from scratch with winning, trending products that are hitting right now? I'd love to see your comments below, and make sure that you check out other videos on my channel, including that how to do a $5 per day Facebook ad that I released a couple of weeks ago. Again, my name is Adrian Morrison. All of the information is in the description below, and I will see you next week for our next e-commerce video of 2021.